Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.
Yeah, man, DP was in a world of trouble, man, cause now it's on, you know, something physical done happen, you know, and you got to respond. So he got the Bethlehem out. He down on DP. He like, you want this Mac 10? You want this Mac 10? So DP like, nah, you got a cake. You got, well, get my money then. You know, get my money. You don't come out though, my money. You know, so DP go in the block. He go in this block. You know what I'm saying? His lockdown time or whatever. So when the block, when lockdown over, everybody come out. So he pull up on me and Graham, so we talk to him, man. He say, man, yeah, man, you know, old chump, man, Cake, man. I'm saying, he done smack me, man. You know what I'm saying? And he tell us a scenario about how he hold the money or whatever. So Graham is like, man, why you do that, man? Why you do that, man? Why you get the money from the dude? No, you can't pay the dude, man. You know what the situation gonna be, man. You know what I'm saying? How much money you owe the man? So he tell him how much money he owe him, like, yeah, man, but you know, I was gonna pay him, but nah, man, he done smack me. Okay, so now what? Now you in a situation because, like I say, in penitentiary, those type of things, you don't supposed to let go. You know, you don't supposed to let them go under no circumstance because, like I say, your reputation is everything. Once people look at you in a certain way, then that's how they gonna look at you. One dude smack you, the next dude think he can smack you when he have an altercation. So it's gonna go on and on and on. But at the same time, you got to look at the whole dynamic of the situation. You was in the wrong. You owe the man the money. You shouldn't have even got the money from him. That's number one. Number two, now you dealing with a dude that you know, most of the time, you got to kill him. You got to kill him or try to kill him because that's what he going to try to do to you. He ain't going to be playing with you, and you already know this. So you don't put yourself just in a messed up situation, and even bigger than that, you put me and Graham in a messed up situation because everybody know we roll with this food. You know what I'm saying? We rock with this food. We eat with this food, man. We on the yard. We work out with this food. So everybody know DP is a good dude. You know, I know it's a crazy dynamic. He a good dude when you all right with him and you around him. He funny. He got a good personality and everything. He just got too much license in him, and I don't know if it was because of his habits. I don't know if it's because that's just in his heart. But when you are actually around him, he a good dude, you know, and he'll try a little stupid stuff with you. He like, man, let me get that, man. Let me get that mic, man. I got you back. I got some money coming. Man, you ain't got no money coming in, man. Just ask me for what you want, man. You know you ain't gonna pay it back. No, I'm gonna get, yeah. Man, he was licensing it like that. But like I say, me and Graham had already took a liking to him, so, you know, that's just what it is. So, like I say, me anyway, when it come down to it, loyalty is everything. If I fool with you, I fool with you, flaws and all, you know. So yeah, now me and Graham, man, we sitting here, we looking at the whole outlay of the situation, man, and it don't look good because it's a dangerous situation. Because like I say, even if DP try to get back at him or want to do something with him, the best case scenario that we can really hope for is him and Cake just go ahead on and handle it themselves and have a one-on-one. But truth be told, I ain't never heard about Cake doing no rumbling with his hands. He can't. I ain't got him whooping nobody, and I really don't got him whooping DP hand to hand. Then when it come to that night play, that Bethlehem, he ain't no telling how that's gonna end because you got the Beth and he got the Beth. Somebody might die. It could be the best man or the other man. It don't make no difference because you playing with some deadly weapons. So anything can happen to anybody. Can lose their life or lose, you know what I'm saying, a vital organ or anything. So, but I know hand to hand, if him and DP was to just lock up and fight, I put my money on DP. But I don't think DP, I ain't gonna say I think, I know DP ain't got that killer viciousness in him that Cake got in him. So, and it came down to it, Cake ain't gonna fight nobody. Not that I ever heard of. So, now we're in the situation, because now Graham is asking him, like, what you want to do, man? You know what I'm saying? You put yourself in the situation. Dude give you the money, man. We don't give you the money to pay the dude, man. You got to pay the dude. You owe the dude. But what you want to do? So DP tell me, man, I can't be letting no man slap me, man. I want to punish him, man. I got, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, DP, man, you know good and well this man ain't going to fight, dog. That man ain't trying to fight, man. Well, I can ask him, you know, we can handle it like men, man. He slapped me. I want some get back, you know what I'm saying? I said, man, the man ain't gonna fight you, dog. You know he not gonna fight you. You know, so now we sitting up here contemplating on what to do, how the situation gonna go down. DP pride involved. He really want to do something, but he know it ain't the best move. You know what I'm saying? Then if he do something, like I say, we on deck too. We got to be on deck. So we going outside, man. We done got them Bethlehems ready, and you know, me and Graham talking, and my mind is on, you know, not just Cake, but all the dudes that mess with Cake. So I know if worst case scenario, and I always try to put myself in the frame of mind, best case scenario, worst case scenario. I know the worst case scenario, man, if them dudes see, you know, him and DP get in a situation and man, we can't let the dude kill DP. I mean, that's just, you can't do that, man. You know, if you right there, if they get into that Bethlehem play or something and DP go down or something, if somebody don't stop him, he might not stop himself. He might kill DP. So if that scenario play out, then we supposed to get involved. You know what I'm saying? And if we go get involved, we got to have, you know, eyes everywhere, because them dudes might get involved like, no, y'all ain't got nothing to do with it. So now we in a situation. And like I say, all the dudes that hang with Cake, we talking about killers, man. We talking about killers, man. We talking about Bo. We talking about Shorty Pimp. We talking about George Lee. We talking about Pink. These dudes gonna roll with Cake. And then they don't like DP anyway. Don't nobody like DP probably but us, you know. But Block in there too. And Block is more, like I say, new school. Me and Block super cool. He cool with Graham. Block gonna probably, if push come to shove, if everything go down, Block probably gonna roll with us. So the whole thing, man, is just messed up, man. It's just a funky situation, man. And my adrenaline, mine is on 10,000. Because my main thing is, no matter what, I don't want to see DP die. I definitely don't want to see that. I definitely don't want to see Graham get hurt or Block. But at the same time, I definitely don't want to see me get hurt. And I know these dudes that we dealing with is not playing no games. So it's just, it's super tension. We try to get our game plan together. We going outside and we talk to DP, man, what you gonna do? So we came up with the best case scenario that DP, man, just give the man the money first of all. Give him the money and then pull him to the side and just tell him, man, that, you know what I'm saying, you know, you feel some type of way about him putting his hands on you and you really want to wreck. You know what I'm saying? You ain't trying to get into no knife play. You ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying, you know, kill each other nothing, but you want to rumble. You know what I'm saying? You want to rumble, and that's what you want to do. But you ain't trying to get into no knife play. You know what I'm saying? You want to rumble, though, because you feel like you a man, and he put his hands on you, and you want some get back. And if he go for that, then y'all just get in the corner, man, and y'all wreck it out for a little bit, and, man, let it be. You know, if he don't, and then you got to make up your mind on what you want to do, man. The best thing we can say is y'all get in the corner, man. If y'all want to pull a Bethlehem out and y'all want to rumble, we can just ask people, man, let y'all do what y'all do, but we ain't trying to see nobody die, and we'll see how it go like that. If not, man, whatever happens, happens. So this our this our huddle, this our game plan. We hoping for the best, but we don't know how it's gonna turn out. And whatever it go down, like I say, we got to be on deck and we got to be ready. And we go outside, man, with that game plan. That's the way it was going down. So it's already tension because, like I say, 9 times out of 10, Mecklenburg's so little. Dudes that know Cake and slap them. Everybody already know that. You know what I'm saying? So everybody looking for some type of drama when we come off a wreck anyway. So when we come off a wreck, you can rest assured. You can rest assured if it's 60 dudes on the yard, it's probably about 58 knives out there at the time. It's 58 Bethlehems on deck. So you got to figure out now who with who and what's going on, man. You know, and it's death on the table. It's death out there on the yard, most definitely. So we get out the wreck, man. We go out there, and this time we going on the basketball court. That's the worst place to go, especially when drama gonna jump off, because it's the smallest wreck yard that we can possibly go to. Is little. It ain't nothing but a basketball court. Same thing like in segregation. You got the same kind out there on population. It's a basketball court filled with barbed wires and everything. On this court, though, we got a little section over here where they got free weights and you can lift weights. And we got a bench over here where they play poker at. And then you got a little stool over there, a couple of little benches. But it's the most deadly because it's the most smallest. Plus you got them weights out there, and they free weights. 10-pound weights, 5-pound weights, big old collars that go on the end of the waist. All this stuff made of pure steel. Somebody pick that up and bust you in your head, man, that probably can kill you on impact, you know. Or if it don't kill you on impact, it's going to incapacitate you where a dude can do whatever he want to do to you. So, like I say, the situation is super tense, and it don't look good really or promising for nobody. So we get out there, we get locked in on the fence. Everybody wait for the police to leave. Ain't nobody start playing cards, lifting weights, because everybody knows already drama on the yard. So when the police leave, I'm over here in the corner with Graham and DP, block over there. All the dudes that mess with Cake is on the yard, man. All of them is out there too. So it's crazy, man. So when they leave, man, we talking to DP. DP said, man, he going to pull up on them. DP got that thing on him too, and I know push come to shove, he'll use it. But like I say, whether he was in the match for Cake or not, I don't know. I ain't DP at that time, as far as my knowledge, he had never used the thing on somebody. He had been in a couple of fist fights and he prevailed in all of them. But he ain't never really used it. But I know, I really believe without a doubt, push come to shove, he gonna use it. You know what I'm saying? And especially when you trying to save your life, you ain't got no choice but to use it. So he walk up over there like he walking towards Cake. So when he started walking towards Cake, though, Cake told him all the rip, don't come over here, let you trying to get it in. What's up? So DP was like, man, I'm trying to holler at you. He said, I ain't trying to holler at you, got my money. You got my money, you ain't got my money. I ain't trying to talk about nothing. So DP said, yeah, I got the money, man. I got your money, man. I'm trying to talk to you by yourself, man. So, boom. He said, yeah, where my money at? So DP pull out the money, walk over to him and say, man, let me holler at you over here. So they go over there and they cut by themselves. But you can see everybody's eyes and everybody looking. You know what I'm saying? The dudes is with him looking, we looking. I'm scanning everything. I'm looking all around because I don't know who with who. I don't know if somebody else with me that I don't know about because some of them dudes are scattered out. So it's just crazy tension. So him and DP over there talking, you know, DP done told him, look, man, here go the money, man, you know what I'm saying? My bad, you know what I'm saying? I should have never got it if I didn't have it. But at the same time, Kate, you know, me and you known each other for a long time. You ain't had to put your hands on me, man. You smacked me, man. I'm a man in front of all these dudes. Now that's something that I got to deal with. So I'm feeling some type of way about that. So Cake is like, Cake like standing on his, Cake gangster. Cake like, well, if you'd have had my money, I wouldn't have had to slap you. I wouldn't have had to put my hands on you. You ain't gonna take my money, play with me like I'm one of these average suckers. I ain't no sucker, you know. So that's what come with it. You should have had my money. So DP like, okay, well, all right, well, heck with your money, man. So we straight on that, man. But I'm saying at the same time, like I say, you smack me, man. I mean, you know what I'm saying? If you feel like, you know, you smack me, man, like I'm a sucker or something, man, I'm saying, man, you can just rumble, man. We can head up this thing, man, and we can squash it after that. If you just want to rumble. So Cake said, rumble. Man, I don't do no rumbling. I kill. You want to kill? We can kill. I don't do no rumbling. You know, so DP like, man, I ain't trying to go there, Cake. I'm just trying to say, I'm trying to rumble. If you want to rumble me, man to man, we squash it. So, I mean, look, I just told you, if we can squash it right now, or we can just get to doing whatever we can do with these Mac 10s, man. I ain't doing no rumbling. Straight up, period. You know, so DP stuck now. He looking at him like, all right, and everybody looking because ain't nobody really, you know what I'm saying? If dudes talking, they whispering. Dudes trying to hurt, you know what I'm saying? What's going on? What's happening? So DP like, all right, so we straight. You know, so Cake said, yeah, I'm straight. I got my money. You straight? So DP said, yeah, man, we good. So DP reach out to dap him up, and Cake like, we ain't gotta do all that. We straight though. We straight. So DP said, all right. He walked back on over there. He walking over there to us. Now, I was feeling relieved, man, because I'm telling you right now, the way the atmosphere was, the way things was, the way I saw people moving and everything, I knew this joint was going to get super ugly. I just knew it was going to get super ugly. But you got to look at all dynamics now, because now, even though it ain't get super ugly, it still got some, you know what I'm saying, some trickle effects on it, because Now these dudes really done pick sides. You know who with who and what's what. So now they seeing that too, if DP really get into some situation, then me and Graham with him and probably block too. You know what I'm saying? So dudes is looking at that situation too. So now dudes that you might have already been okay with, now you done created a little tension with. Because you know where the lines is. You know what I'm saying? You know where the lines is. You know. And Cake, like I say, for all intents and purposes too, to be told, man, Cake be doing some foolishness too. He be doing some foolishness because, like I say, he be coming out his mouth sideways to dudes, you know, and he be in situations. So these dudes is really ain't doing no more than what me and Graham doing. We back in DP hand because we rock with him, even though he's a fool. You understand? Them dudes back in Cake hand because they rock with Cake because they know he a fool too. You know what I'm saying? Cake know like he know anybody else to know in the penitentiary. You ain't got no business smacking no grown man unless you ready to kill him. Now, maybe he was ready to kill DP, but he should know that off the top, you ain't got no business smacking no grown man unless you ready to kill him, dog. Straight up. So, them dudes back in his hand with that too, like, well, if you smack them, why you ain't kill him? Because normally when you smack a man in the penitentiary, right behind that smack supposed to come a couple of, you know, that's what supposed to come behind it. Because you don't know if this man gonna come back later on and kill you, or this man gonna act like it's all cool and then sneak up on you and come behind you and take your life. So that's what goes with smacking a man in the penitentiary. If you ain't willing to do that, or you ain't going to do that at that time, you need to keep your hands to yourself. So they was back at Cake hand knowing that he was really in the wrong as well. If you ain't accept the man not paying your money, then you should have did something about it besides smacking the man. So like I say, it was crazy tension, man, a crazy situation. Yeah, man, we was just glad it worked itself out and ain't nobody lose their life, man, which is the most important thing, or ain't nobody get hurt, because that was just a really, really bad situation, man. But after that, man, we told DP, man, straight up, you got to tighten up, bro. You got to tighten up, man. You can't be putting us in them type of situations, man. You can't be going out here doing all this foolishness. And I would like to say he didn't. He listened and he stopped, but he just laid off for a while, man. And you know, he still did the same things. He never got into nothing that was really that dangerous no more. But he always stayed in little small altercations, and like I said, it was always the same thing. He owed somebody some money. He lied to somebody. He tricked somebody out of their stuff. And yeah, that was the whole relationship with him, man. He just was a troubled dude. But like I say, when you dealing with people like that and you done already got cool with them, then you done already linked your loyalty to him, so you stuck. You know what I'm saying? You can't just don't like him because now what he doing, because if you rock with him, you rock with him. That's how I was anyway. And you know, like I said, we ended up being cool the whole time, and thankfully he ain't never put us in no real messed up situations after that. Now, as far as Cake go, I don't know what his people told him, or if they even said something about, you know what I'm saying, you know, straightening them about, you know better than that, man. Put your hands on somebody and don't be willing to take them out, or go ahead on and take them out when you do. But man, Cake stayed and stuff, man. He stayed and stuff because, like I say, he was aggressive. And then the worst part about him was when he got that alcohol in him, man. When he got that alcohol in him, he had a tendency to act like a straight fool. I mean, he'll come out on the yard, he be drunk, he got that Bethlehem on him, his Mac 10s, and boy, he get to talking and walking around that yard and, what you looking at? Yeah, all right, I done told you, be eyeballing me. You know, he just stayed into stuff, man. He was crazy, man, when it came to that type of foolishness right there. And like I say, you know, then with that reputation on his back, dudes weren't really trying to beef with him, or dudes was, you know what I'm saying, bow out the way when he came with foolishness, especially when they knew he was drunk, because they knew he was looking for trouble. You see what I'm saying? And I can remember later on down the line, man, this young dude that moved up there, he was in the block with him, right? The dude, the nickname was BMO. And BMO was a tall, little slim dude, and he was green. He just coming in the system or whatever. I think he had got into a little trouble on the institution wherever he was, receiving or whatever, you know, winding him up on Mecklenburg. Young dude coming into prison, don't really know much, got a whole rack of time, trying to prove himself, trying to let people know He ain't gonna be played with, you know what I'm saying, da. But for the most part, he was a timid dude for real. He was tall, lanky, skinny, man. Ain't got no muscles, ain't did no working out or nothing. But you know what I'm saying, like I say, they put him in a block with Kate. So he was in the block next to us, that was adjacent to us, but he was in there with Kate. And like I told you, Kate, man, when he get the alcohol in him, man, ain't no telling what he might do, what he might say, or who he might say it to. Police, convict, Newt, anybody. And Cake had a nasty mouth, man. There ain't no other way around. He had a nasty mouth. He talk how he want to talk, when he want to talk. And like I say, he kept them things on him so he won't scared. Now, I don't know how he kept these things. Or well, I do know because Mecklenburg, they was really on that knife, that Bethlehem play. They was on that and drugs. The rest of the stuff they ain't really care about. Dudes made alcohol on there like it won't nothing. They come in your cell, see alcohol, they don't even care. The first thing they'll tell you, look, if you get to drinking that stuff, don't come out here drunk. I'm telling you, come out here drunk, start some trouble, we're gonna lock you up. But other than that, they wouldn't even take it and pour it out like most institutions. Most institutions catch you with that alcohol, that, you know what I'm saying, that homemade liquor, they gonna pour it out and they gonna lock you up and give you a charge. Mecklenburg won't tripping over that. Mecklenburg won't tripping over you got 2 TVs in your cell, 2 or 3 fans or whatever. You can have all this extra stuff on Mecklenburg because to them, that was a minor situation because they knew the atmosphere. They knew everybody in there was dangerous. So they won't really tripping off the little stuff that normal prisons trip over. Normal prisons come in there with property call and you got extra stuff and everything. They going to take all that stuff, give you a contraband charge, this, that, and the third. Mecklenburg won't tripping about none of that. Only thing they was caring about, you won't killing nobody and you won't get them drugs in because they know the drugs gonna make you want to kill somebody. So that's all they really cared about. So they had to know Cake had knives on them all the time because everybody knew it. You know, everybody knew it, you know. And usually they wouldn't come to your cell and really go in there looking for that type of stuff unless somebody automatically sent them to your cell, you know, or somebody try to set you up, write a note, you know what I'm saying, put some in your cell, let you know you got some in your cell, and they want to get rid of you. They might write a note or something like that. But like I say, the administration knew who Cake was. They really ain't bother him like that, you know, unless he was just getting out of hand, or with an officer or something, because he go with them too, talk to them like dogs too, you know. But anyway, he was in there with BMO, and you know, I guess he was supposed to be trying to be cool with BMO for whatever reasons or whatever, trying to, you know, take him under his wing or whatnot. But they say when he got drunk, he used to be, you know, trying BMO, talking crazy to him, saying foolish stuff to him. And BMO used to be telling him, man, go ahead, man, go ahead. Because like I say, it was like an alter ego, man. You could be this way, and then once you get drunk, then your whole real personality, your whole persona come out. So they say, man, he started getting crazy with BMO, man, saying foolish stuff to him. And BMO started trying to back away from him, pull away from him. Because he didn't want to be dealing with all Cake foolishness. Now, like I say, on a regular day, man, Cake, man, is all right dude, man. I know it sounds crazy, but he is. He a funny dude, man. And he got that mean look, bald head, I told you, jet black. But when he smile or laugh, I swear to goodness to you, man, he'll put you in the mind of a little kid. He had them little small teeth. You know how some people got them little small teeth? He had them little small teeth, and then when he laughed, he had a little kid laugh. So he light up, man. He light up when he smiled and laughed and stuff like that, man. But when he on the regular, nah, man, yeah, I'm trying to tell you, you know, he was on that type of stuff. But normally, like I said, if you really got to know him, if you was, you know, got cool with him, man, he was a cool dude. Like most of them cats, man. Most of the dudes I done talked about, even the ones that was vicious and this, when you really get to know them and you in good with them and everything, you see that, you know, they're hot, man. You see that they genuinely a good dude, but they're in a bad environment, they're in a bad situation, and that is who they is. That's who they got to be. To everybody else, this is what I got to be. But the real them may be a genuine good person, man. And that's how Cake was. That's how I felt he was anyway. I ain't never really had no problem with him at all. And but I can remember, man, when he got into the situation with the dude BMO. And that was crazy. It was a crazy situation. And all I remember was one night, they supposed to been over there drinking. They all drinking. and Cake supposed to be filthy drunk. He filthy drunk, man. So the police done told him a couple of times, go to your cell, man. You know, I don't want to call the people, man. You intoxicated, go to your cell. Cake like, man, F you, man. Call the people, I don't care. You ain't coming up in here messing with me. They know what time it is with me. Yeah, I got my Mac 10, I'm going all the way out. You know, he talking like that to the police. You know what I'm saying? So they say he had said some off the wall stuff to BMO. You know, yeah, you don't want to mess with me no more. You don't want to be cool with me. Then, you know, F you, punk, you know, go ahead on. Little young punk, you ain't gonna make it in the system anyway. You know what I'm saying? Woo, woo, woo. All this stuff. BMO, you know what I'm saying, won't like it and tell him, man, all right, man, just leave me alone, whatever. But Cake like, man, man, F you, you know? Yeah, you don't mess with me. You lucky don't nobody turn you into a little punk. That's all you is anyway. Little scared stuff. So, you know, he embarrassing the man, he humiliating the man in front of the whole block. You know, like I said, there ain't number 12 people in the block, and you talking to a grown man like this, a grown man that's new in the system, a grown man that got a whole lot of time to do, a grown man that's trying to build a reputation, a grown man that's trying to protect his reputation, his manhood, and his heart. So you can't disrespect people like that or treat people like that and don't expect a response or a crazy response. Now you can, and some people be so scared they don't respond and they don't, you know, retaliate or whatever because they just scared and they don't want that type of drama. But you never know. So the bottom line is you got to give everybody respect if you want respect, and you got to treat everybody the way you demand to be treated, you know. So anyway, Cake had been talking to him greasy all night. And they say the dude was embarrassed, man. Dude's in there like always, you know, somebody talk to you like that. You don't do nothing, you don't respond aggressively. Everybody chuckling, laughing. Now dudes plotting in their head thinking you soft. You know, dudes might want to take your commissary. Dudes might want to take your manhood. Dudes might want to do anything to you because they feeling like you soft, you know. So he talked to the man all greasy like that. The man go in his cell, you know what I'm saying, mind his business and try to ignore Cake. They said Cake kept drinking all night, and the next thing you know, Cake drunk. You know, he done went in the cell, fell out, and he in there unconscious. You know what I'm saying? Knocked out, laid across his bed, snoring like a pig, and you know, dudes is like, man, Cake done fell out. You know what I'm saying? He up in there, he knocked out. You know what I'm saying? Because he been drinking so much, so he in there laid out. Then BMO supposedly came out his cell. You know. Walked out there, and, you know what I'm saying, heard Cake that fell out, yeah, man, he in his cell, he passed out. And then dudes talking to him about, man, don't worry about it, man. You know, he talk to you like that, man, he drunk. That's how he get when he drunk. He be talking to people like that, man. He don't mean nothing bad, man. He mess with you, youngin'. You know what I'm saying? If he ain't mess with you, he wouldn't talk to you like that. But they saying that to him, but in BMO, how he feel embarrassed. And like I say, I don't know exactly how much time he got, but I heard he had a lot of time. And BMO is like, man, you know, that was disrespectful, man. That was crazy. He trying to play him like a chump. Dudes now, he feel like looking at him like he a chump. He really ain't listening to what's being said to him. He listening to his heart and the way he feel. He felt embarrassed. He felt disrespected. He felt like he got played, you know. So, like I tell you, you don't never know what a man's mind frame in there. You don't never know what level a man to go to. You don't know what he will do and won't do. That's just how it is. In life probably and in prison, but I know it's like that in prison. You don't know. You underestimate a person that be the person that kill you. You know, in prison, you underestimate somebody that be the person who kill you. Like I say, I know dudes, and I'm going to tell that story one day too, just popped in my mind. But yeah, I know a dude, man, he did that too. He robbed a white dude and kept on trying to take the white dude money and kept on playing with the white dude. And then he turned around and act like the dude ain't going to do nothing. He went down and sat at the table. The next day, they played cards. And that's where his life was lost at, by the hands of the white dude, you know. So, yeah, I'll tell that story one day. But I just say that to say you can't underestimate nobody in prison. I don't care who they is, what race they is, what size they is. You underestimate somebody, you'll lose your life. You know, that's just the environment that we live in. So, like I say, he felt some type of way. Cake done did what he did, said what he said, and then Cake gonna turn around and go in there and go to sleep as if that's more disrespect. That's like saying, okay, you say you can talk to me in the kind of way you want to and I ain't gonna do nothing, you know. So what happened was, or what the story goes is, Cake was in there asleep, and like I told you, there's only 12 cells on Mecklenburg, 6 on the top, 6 on the bottom. All of them single cells, so you don't have a cell partner. Cake laid in there asleep, and Cake got his door open, right? He usually can do that, or I ain't never slept with my door open. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I don't care where I was or what people thought I was. I ain't sleeping with that door open because I'm not gonna leave that to chance, you know. So they say, man, he was in there asleep, man, with the door open, man, and old boy, man, BMO ran up in there and started hitting him up right in his sleep. Nah, 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 nah. Hit him a couple of times, ran out the cell. Cake came to consciousness, waking up, bleeding, hollering, you know, choking, you know, because he done just got, you know, stabbed in his sleep. So he waking up, trying to get up, he's stumbling, he falling all over the floor and everything, trying to get himself together. And BMO know that there's dudes in there, there's killers. And these dudes in here rock with Cake. And it's like, what's going on? So he done got up. After he done hit him, he done ran out the cell, ran upstairs and ran to the door. And he ran to the door with the knife in his hand. And he started talking. You know, yeah, don't play with me. Yeah, I ain't no punk. I ain't no punk. You got me effed up. You got me effed up. Yeah, get me out of here. Get me out of here. So he hollering all of that to get attention to the lady in the booth so she can open the door. If she open the door, he gonna go out in the hallway. Can't nobody get out in the hallway when ain't nobody out but the police. So he can't go nowhere. He just locked in the hallway. But if he locked in the hallway, he's safe from what's inside that block. Now what's inside that block is Cake bleeding and looking bad, and there's a lot of dudes in there to mess with Cake, and these dudes killers, and they like, oh, like, what you do to Cake, man? And why you do it while he was asleep? What's up? So he's scared. He want to get out of there. He want to get away from the situation. And that was the best thing that he could have possibly did, man. Because had he stayed in that block, I'm quite sure one of them dudes would have lit him up, or he would have had to been in a fight for his life, because he hit Cake up bad, man. And next thing you know, the people open the door because they see the knife in his hand and they see it's drama. Cake done got up, dudes running the Cake cell trying to find out what's up with him, trying to help him stand up. He bleeding real bad, he looking real bad. They telling people they better call the medical man. Dude hurt. They opened the door, let him out in the hallway. He took the knife and slid it back up under the bars up in there and said, yeah, I ain't going for nothing, man. Yeah, he shouldn't have did it. He shouldn't have bothered me, man. He shouldn't have came at me like that. So dudes was telling him, man, you better get out here, man. You gonna die.
The banking special.
Yeah.
Pure deliciousness.
Pure deliciousness, man. My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.